Hey y'all, happy tdov, happy Friday. Thank you for joining me here today in this wonderful forest. So we're here to clear up some misconceptions, debunk some myths, and spread some tips. So that's what we're here for. So thanks for tuning in, and I love you. Debunking myths. Myth number A. Being trans is a choice. Being trans is as much of a choice as it is to be cis. Really, all these labels just exist to divide us. And in reality, trans people are just regular people who are choosing to live their lives in a way that some people deem not okay. They're really just being judgy. They're being a little bit judgy. And I don't know. I feel like we teach our kids not to be judgmental. We teach them to be accepting. And then old folks gonna be old folks, I guess. But I don't think it excuses them, you know? If kids can learn it, old folk can learn it. Myth number B. All trans people get surgeries and hormones. People's personal transition is a completely unique process to them. Some people are going to do hormones, some people aren't. Some people are going to do surgeries, and some people aren't. Some people are going to change their names, some people aren't. Some people are going to wear different clothes, and some people aren't. Some people are going to use different pronouns, and some people aren't. Like, really, there's a lot of flexibility. Trans people, they're really just regular people. They're not different. Cis and trans, we're all just people, right? I think I saw a conservative say it best.
One of the things that the Marxists have really tricked us with is using the word gender. There are actually, however many people there are on the planet, that's actually how many genders there are.
Well, you said that there's 8 billion genders.
There is actually 8 billion
And they're
different
saying that there's
expressions.
87 genders.
Yes, because...
So you're saying they're wrong because there's not 87, there's 8 billion.
Gender was a word invented in academia to refer to how we express sexuality.
Are you saying that it's a construct?
It is a construct, exactly.
Yeah. There's like 8 billion genders in the world, right? There's 8 billion genders. There's a lot of freaking genders, bro. happy visibility day, bro. Myth number C. Trans people are mentally ill. They're not mentally ill. Again, it's just a view of deviance, and then people are like, you're mentally ill, bro. It's not. You know, fun fact, did you know wanting to not be a slave was considered mentally ill back in the day?
Stitch this with a fact so ridiculous you didn't believe it until you looked it up yourself.
In 1851, this doctor, Dr. Samuel Cartwright, invented the disease drapetomania. The disease was activated when an enslaved black person had the urge to seek freedom or run away from bondage. Cartwright said the treatment was severe whipping or amputation of toes.
Also, the DSM removed gender identity disorder from the thing, so it's not even a mental illness anymore, bro. Not even a mental illness anymore. Okay, no more time for them on Trans Day visibility. Life hacks for trans people. I know, you guys are gonna hate me. It's pretty stereotypical. Meditate, get a journal, write in your journal, do things that you enjoy, try to stay out of social media so much. I should probably listen to my own advice. Also, physical activity is really goated. You should like climb a tree or something, go for a walk or a sprint. 60-second sprint's pretty goated. Also, if you're having like a panic attack or an anxiety spiral or you're really freaking out, you fill up your sink with cold water and you like dunk your head in it. It fixes that. It's like a reset button for your body. I'm running out of space. Oh my goodness, I'm literally out of space. But if you want to voice train, I'll link a bunch of people here. I had to freaking delete videos for this. I only deleted like 3 minutes worth. So for building your wardrobe, I recommend thrift shops. Also learn how to like sew your clothes and like mend your own stuff. Also clothing swaps with, especially with other trans people. Like sometimes you can find like a trans mask and a trans femme and you can just like switch wardrobes, especially if you're both looking for it at the same time. Also like other trans femmes as like I don't know, YOLO, live your life. I really recommend getting organized with your local community. Look up like PFLAG organizations, look up like LGBTQ organizations, look up like, I don't know, activist groups, mutual aid groups, you know, local to you. There's a bunch of them out there. You know, find these groups. It's good. It's really nice to have community in times like these. So yeah, get yourself some community. Maybe use a little bit less social media if your brain is bad like mine. And on this wonderful day of tdov, I would want to point out some of the harms of misinformation. Discrimination is a real thing. Some people are going to treat you a little bit weird because you're trans, but this does come in part because of myths and misinformation. So by spreading awareness, you know, it is impactful, I think. Also, try not let everybody else get to you too much. I know it's easier said than done, you know, in many cases, especially as you know, the you know, everything's going on the way it is. But get connected with your local community. Doom spiraling can feel good. However, it's not good for you, and it's not very productive. But it's a lot more productive to build your communities and be ready for when things will be okay. And yeah, I don't know. Stay visible, you know? Don't hide. We can't roll over because they're not gonna stop. So, YOLO. Also, consuming all that misinformation for you as a person probably will hurt your own brain. So I'd recommend against it. It's really not good for your brain. It really doesn't feel good. Yeah. Oh god, I read out again. Just, I don't know, keep educating yourself and staying informed, and I'm gonna link a bunch of things for you to read and research, but yeah, feel free.
To leave comments about your own experiences and tips.
Happy Trans Day of Visibility, and thank you for being visible and being trans and being alive, and yeah, thanks for being here, and I love you, and